Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey Duke. Today was the last day of early voting here in Oklahoma before the general election. Election board officials say this year's turnout tops past elections. 2 Works for You reporter Corley Peel is here with the numbers. Corley, how many people in Tulsa County actually voted?
Corey, election board officials say more than 17,000 people voted early this year. They say that's 6,000 more early voters in Tulsa County than both in 2008 and 2012. With such a large turnout, election board officials are hoping this will set the tone for Election Day. This year, more than 17,000 people in Tulsa County casted their ballots early to vote for the next president of the United States. Election board officials say adding a new satellite location could have attributed to this year's large turnout.
In 2008 and 2012, we only had one location, which was the Tulsa County Election Board. This year was the first time we were able to utilize the satellite location of Hardesty Regional Library to help us with early voting.
Election board officials say this year's early voter turnout is higher than the last open seat presidential election in 2008. Out of the 350,000 registered voters in Tulsa County, officials say they expect more than 200,000 people will be voting this year.
The past 2 presidential elections, we've had a turnout of 70% and 75%. 2008 was the open seat for president, and they had 75% on that election. So we're anticipating at least a 75% turnout for this election.
Election board officials want to remind voters you can only vote at the poll that you registered at on Tuesday. Be sure to bring your voter registration card and photo ID with you. They also recommend reading up on state questions before heading to the polls. You can find all of that information in a special section on KJRH.com and the 2 Works for You app. Corley Peel, 2 Works for You.